Ever wondered how important Bash is for pentesting? Well, it's time to shed some light on this topic. Bash, short for Born Again Shell, is an extremely powerful tool used by pentesters worldwide. Its significance lies in its versatility, accessibility, and efficiency, making it a go-to choice for many cybersecurity professionals. Bash has a rich set of features that allows pentesters to automate tasks, saving them precious time and effort. With Bash, they can create scripts to automate routine tasks, which can then be repeated with consistency and precision. These scripts can perform a wide range of functions, from scanning networks to exploiting vulnerabilities. Furthermore, Bash's accessibility means it's readily available on almost all Linux distributions. This universal availability makes it a highly effective tool for pen testing across multiple platforms and environments. Now, armed with the understanding of the importance of Bash for pen testing, delve into the process of using it. Before diving into the deep end, ensure the swimming gear is in order. In the realm of pen testing, that gear is your Bash environment. So, how do you set it up? Let's walk through the process. First and foremost, you'll need a Linux distribution. Why Linux, you ask? Well, Linux provides a robust, flexible, and open-source platform that's perfect for pen testing. Not to mention it's the native environment for Bash. You can choose from a variety of distros, but for beginners, Ubuntu or Kali Linux are solid choices. Once you've got your Linux distro installed, it's time to install Bash. Most Linux distributions come with Bash pre-installed, but in case yours doesn't, you can easily install it using your system's package manager. For example, in Ubuntu, you would use the apt-get install command. Now, with Bash installed, it's time to gear up with the necessary tools. Pen testing requires a suite of tools and utilities, many of which come pre-installed in pen testing-focused distros like Kali Linux. However, if you're using a general-purpose distro like Ubuntu, you may need to install some additional tools. This might include network analyzers like Wireshark or Nmap, or vulnerability scanners like Nessus. Remember, the tools are only as good as the person using them. So make sure to familiarize yourself with each tool's usage and capabilities. The importance of a proper setup cannot be overstated. In pen testing, as in any complex task, preparation is key. A well-configured environment not only makes your job easier, but also allows you to work efficiently and effectively. It's like having a well-organized toolbox. You wouldn't want to be scrambling for a screwdriver in the middle of a job, would you? So there you have it. You've set up your Linux distro, installed Bash, and equipped yourself with the necessary tools. You're now ready to dive into the world of pen testing. Remember, the ocean of cybersecurity is vast and uncharted. Equip yourself well, and you'll be ready to navigate its depths. With the setup in place, it's time to put Bash to work. Ready for some action? Dive into the first part of using Bash for pen testing. We're going to kick things off with some simple yet powerful Bash commands and scripts that are frequently used in pen testing. First up is grep, a command line utility used for searching plain text data sets for lines matching a regular expression. It's like a magnifying glass for your text files, and it's an absolute essential in any pen tester's toolkit. Next, we have awk. This programming language is designed for text processing and typically used as a data extraction and reporting tool. It shines when you're dealing with structured data and need to perform operations on specific fields. Then there's SED, or the stream editor. This command is used to perform basic text transformations on an input stream. Imagine you're dealing with a large log file and you need to replace specific words or lines. SED is your go-to. Each of these commands has its own strengths, and they can be combined in powerful ways to manipulate files and extract valuable data during a pen test. For instance, you could use grep to find specific lines in a log file, awk to extract relevant fields from those lines, and SE to clean up the output. Understanding and mastering these commands is like learning the grammar of the Bash language. Once you've got that down, you can start to write your own sentences and scripts that do exactly what you need. With these commands, the journey into pen testing with Bash has just begun. Building on the basics, delve deeper into the world of Bash and pen testing. As you gain confidence in your skills, you'll begin to see the true power of Bash scripting in pen testing. Advanced bash scripting techniques can automate complex tasks and enhance the efficiency of your pen testing. Let's look at loops first. Loops in bash scripts allow us to execute a series of commands repeatedly until a certain condition is met. Think of a scenario where you need to send multiple network requests to test the robustness of a system. Instead of manually executing each request, you can use a loop to automate this process. Next, we have conditionals. Conditionals in bash scripts enable us to make decisions based on the outcomes of previous commands. For instance, if a network request fails, we can use a conditional to decide the next course of action. Last but definitely not least, functions. Functions in bash scripts help us organize and reuse code. They're like mini scripts within your script. Say you have a specific sequence of commands you use frequently. Instead of writing them out every time, you can define a function and call it whenever needed. By harnessing the power of loops, conditionals, and functions, you can automate complex tasks and perform more efficient pen testing. With these tools at your disposal, the sky's the limit. These advanced techniques unlock a new level of pen testing efficiency with bash. Covered quite a bit of ground, haven't we? Let's quickly recap. We started by understanding the critical role bash plays in pen testing. It's more than just a shell, it's a powerful tool that can automate complex tasks, making it indispensable for pen testers. Next, we delved into how to set up bash for pen testing. We discussed the installation process, as well as the configuration of the environment to optimize it for pen testing. Remember, preparation is key, and a well-tuned bash environment can make all the difference. Then, we explored how to use bash for pen testing. We've learned a variety of commands and scripts, each with their unique strengths. We've seen how these tools can be used to carry out penetration tests effectively and efficiently. In conclusion, bash is a versatile and robust tool, and when used correctly, it can significantly enhance your pen testing capabilities. Remember, bash is a powerful tool for pen testing, and mastering it can provide a significant edge in the cybersecurity field.